go. You don't want to hear anything I have to say. You don't want to hear anything I say, so you try to fucking interrupt me.
He's just bottoming out.
By saying the same thing. Because you don't like what I'm hearing, what I'm saying.
All the change lasted one whole day. Congratulations.
How long have I been fighting you to stop the closeness that you have with Will?
The engagement is off.
We're broken up then. Good luck with your love life with fucking Will, because you're so goddamn close to him. You just fucking lost me. You have nothing to worry about, Emma. You lost me because of fucking Will.
It was like an engine that wouldn't kick over. and I lost me because of fucking Will. Oh man, is he mad? Oh my god. Shift today. Thank you for the entertainment. What's the most defeated Lauren you can remember? I'd have to say probably when he finally agreed Jamie could.
Alright, here we go. Figured out how to get my mic going. This is Izzy doing Mondays without Reborn. Okay, I have to take myself out of the monitor. There we go. Alright, Mondays without Reborn, where it's Monday and we don't have Reborn here. It's kind of a celebration of the robot era. And at the end, we'll have a special message from Reborn. And really, as simple as that, today we're doing Jamie is sitting too close to Will.
Someone for work that was a man. He did not like that. Probably most defeated, maybe? Thank you, H. Do you guys want me to go back so you can hear that stammering again? Let's just go back 30 seconds and relive it.
All the change lasted one whole day. Congratulations.
How long have I been fighting you to stop the closeness that you have with Will?
The engagement is off.
Real quick, so nope, just donating asked. Did he just call the robot Emma? Thank you, and no. What he said was, it's hard to make out, but he basically says you had nothing to worry about with Emma, I think is what he's saying. I could be wrong.
We're broken up then. Good luck with your love life with fucking Will, because you're so goddamn close to him. You just fucking lost me. You have nothing to worry about, Emma. You lost me because of fucking Will.
Yeah, nothing to worry about with me and Emma. You just lost me. Oh. It's back. Yeah, Alex.
You are acting this way over someone painting my nails. Let that sink in.
Oh. I'm acting this way because you won't stop your bullshit closeness with Will. He doesn't need to fucking touch you all the time. Every fucking time I turn around, he's touching you. He's putting lotion on you. He's putting fucking lotion on you. He's tired. He's doing your fucking nails. He's sleeping next to you. He's sleeping in the same bed. Seeing you fucking naked. Being naked in the fucking bed when you're in the bed. Making it through your masturbate. He's fucking you on everything.
When's the last time he did that? Right months ago. Keep going back to the
months ago. And I'm still fighting with you to not have that closeness with him.
When's the last time he did that? Right months ago.
You stuck your legs across his legs. Your legs across his? Fucking seriously? Are you fucking kidding me? Is he your fucking boyfriend, Jamie? Is he? They're so fucking sounds it. Sure the hell sounds it. You do every fucking thing with him that you're supposed to do with a boyfriend.
Lorne has changed so much.
Yeah. So Jamie hasn't changed at all. She still can't fucking live life without a will right up her ass. Why can't you put his fucking head out of your ass? Why can't you put his head out of your ass?
You've changed so much, well, I'm impressed.
Well, I'm fucking impressed too. I see how it turns on the way I fucking react to things and what do you do? You plant your fucking legs right across his legs so he can paint your toenails.
Remember when you said you were okay with it last night?
Yeah, until I realized after that, you know, the more I say I'm okay, the more I say I'm okay with something between you and Will, the further it goes.
Oh, real quick. He's just bottoming out his phone. You can barely hear him. I mean, good God, he is pissed, huh? Charlie Billy said, does he buy his headsets at a pawn shop? Those cell phone places or Walmart? He goes to Walmart. He'll buy them new. There's like a specific one he likes, though. And I'm not making that up. Field Billy, thank you. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, terrible service, terrible quality, terrible man.
Because you push and you push and you push, Jamie.
Yes, Abram.
You don't want to get Will out of your life. I'm not even asking you to get him out of your life. I'm asking for the touching to stop. I'm asking for the touching to stop. And you can't even do that. You can't even do that. You gotta break off our fucking engagement just because you want Will to touch you.
Zach, that's Allie. She's very faithful as his old counselor. And this is
That's a real good way of showing you love me. That's a real good way of showing you love me. Well, go back a second. Bullshit. Ain't no good.
Love that. We're gonna hear one of my favorite exchanges in a moment here. The whole I didn't mean completely bit.
Back to that.
Okay, this is what you said.
Go back a second. Bullshit.
You won't even get him out of your life.
I'm not even asking you to get him out of your life completely.
See, that's the thing is, she didn't say completely. And I'm sure everybody picks up on that, but that's the thing that bugs me the most, is just she's given him the exact same words that he gives her. And it's like, yeah, of course you interpret it as completely, Lauren. That's how she interpreted it too.
Stop the touching is what I'm asking you.
You said that. You said that.
Oh. Stop your repeating.
You said that.
Stop repeating.
You said that.
It's okay to stop repeating.
This is
You read just so you don't have to hear me talking.
You said that.
He says he's not going to talk until she stops repeating, but...
I'm not even asking you to get him out of your life. I'm asking you to stop the touching. Instead of stopping the touching. Instead of stopping the fucking touching, you would rather break it. Stop and listen to me.
You just did wrong.
Instead of stopping touching, you would rather break off our engagement.
Okay, this is what you said.
That really shows me you love me.
Happy 420, everyone, by the way.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is what you said. You won't even get him out of your life.
Who gives a fuck? I also said you didn't need to get him out of your life completely. I said, I'm not asking you to get him out of your life completely. Just stop the touching. How did you not hear that part? Instead of stopping the touching, you want to break off our engagement.
I told you I called off the engagement and you want to make up in your mind something else, so it's not your fault.
You full of fucking bullshit.
Congratulations.
Stop the fucking touching, Jamie. He doesn't need to fucking touch her all the time. What the fuck is wrong with you?
The engagement and you want to make up in your mind something else, so it's not your fault.
Whatever. Fucking fact of the matter is, you don't fucking love me more than you love Will. If you're a fucking big fucking tissy fit when I ask you to stop the touching.
Tissy fit?
That's fucking horseshit.
This hasn't been played before, right? I remember Tissy fit, but...
Why did I tell you I was breaking it off? Let's see if you were listening.
Backstage.
Doesn't matter, I'm too fucking pissed off to even think
Why
about it.
did I tell you I was breaking it off? Let's see if you were listening.
No. I'm not fucking listening.
Well, with Rhoda, it's just Undertaker.
It happened a day or so ago.
Yeah, because I was a fucking asshole. We gotta admit to it.
Yeah, he admits it. Okay.
I told you never had to do, but now you got, Chris, you had the fucking hand thrown over the wall. You're famous for
Good job, you
that.
still. Well, good job, you
You're
still
famous,
are.
you're famous for fucking hand thrown over the wall. I'm having a problem with Ron, so I'm gonna hand thrown over the wall, and I'm gonna cry the wall. Put my head on the shoulder and let the fucking tears fall. They will talk to Ron.
So poetic. Is this Lawrence latest country song? Oh god, that's disturbing. No, I hate it when he says cry to Will. Cry to Will, because it's like, yeah, she is literally crying a lot of the time. And it's like, yeah, cry to the only other person there who can actually translate.
The fucking tears.
Fuck that. No, you not him.
Alright. Alright. This call is now named Emma donated and said, I just listened to Jamie's Got a Vent Part 1 through 4 for the first time this week. You're a total genius. Please take this as a token of my appreciation. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm an asshole. Thank you so much. Let's, I'll go back a few seconds here.
You have to learn. Fuck that. No, you not him.
Oh.
You would like to have a fucking discussion without Will in the middle of it?
You are doing the exact same thing you said you were going to stop doing. Congratulations, you haven't changed at all.
You're doing the exact same thing that I asked you to stop doing that you haven't stopped for the last 4 fucking months.
Boy, what a clusterfuck of a sentence. It's just, he has to start it with the same few words. Now, obviously, he's not thinking it up before he's saying it. This is the thing, it's not unique to Lorne, it's not unique to blah blah blah, this and that, it's just how desperate liars behave. And it's just, I think that's my favorite part of this shit, is just watching them squirm and so desperately try and put forward things that it's like, nobody's gonna fucking buy that. That's why I watch the interrogations, that's why I watch Lorne, it's just the desperation of it.
You better get so fast.
Sorry about the mic quality, by the way. I'm using this webcam. Ignore the hand. That's me there. And as you can see, I'm kind of far away from the webcam.
The fucking ass you can't even see straight. You would rather have him touch you than have me in your life.
All he did was paint my nails.
I don't give a fuck what he did. The good can stop doing.
Clearly. Clearly.
And the bullshit touching can stop.
Yep.
Your legs don't need to be across his fucking legs. He has to pinch your legs.
Didn't I
Just
say
to see
I
that
was
for
done
I'm
with
pulling
you?
away.
I said the engagement is off.
Well, the
Didn't I
red
say
rolls
I was
out.
done with you? I said the engagement is off.
Well, the engagement's not off, or if it is, we're gonna fucking break out. Because all you're doing is feeding me a bunch of fucking horseshit cheese to crap with fucking Will touching me all the goddamn time. Yes, you are.
Not.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, you
Fucking horseshit with Will touching me all the time.
No, I'm not.
I'm laying on the couch watching TV with Will. And you fucking...
Can't be anything but the most with Lorne. Either they gotta be engaged and she's gotta get her ass up right now, or they're not even gonna date and they're not even gonna talk. You know, that's... I mean, obviously there are a million ways that you can tell that he just hates these women, but I think a big one is that he never wants to be their friends, because why would you want to date someone who you wouldn't even want to be friends with just to get something out of them, right? It's like if you don't like their personality. Now, I understand being hurt and you know, having to, like, break contact for a while, which is, of course, how he always frames it, but you you know he's just not going to do it. Except for some of them, I suppose. Now, that is interesting. Well, no, right? He did keep trying to get backward. Yeah, never mind.
You wonder why I want to put this in my fucking head. You wonder why I want to put this in my head. You wonder why I want to put the picture in my head. You wonder why I want to put the picture of Roger for me.
Holy moly.
90% of the
He
fucking time.
doesn't touch me all the time.
90% of the time. Every fucking time I turn around, he's touching you.
Every time.
He's fucking
I
either holding you, or hugging you, caressing your hair, doing your nails, putting lotion on you.
Caressing my hair.
Alright, caressing your hair and you crying on his shoulder.
Of course, Warren's mind goes to there, you know. Hair is very sexual for him, very romantic at the very least. I mean, my goodness, you heard the way he talked about his niece's hair. It's
In his chest.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The other night when I was an asshole. That's when you fell asleep on him.
Good job changing, by the way.
Instead of waking you up, he had to pick you up and put you in bed like you were a baby.
like your baby.
There it is. Like a baby. Go ahead.
That's sweet of him.
Alright, that's sweet of him. He doesn't have hey, damn it. Can you wake up and go to bed? You fell asleep. That's what I had to say.
That's what I would have done, even though I
Jamie fell asleep, and Jamie's fiance, Jamie fell asleep. I have to pick her up and put her in bed.
No, he wanted me to get my beauty sleep. What a kind, sweet soul.
Yeah, what a kind, sweet thought. Could be kind, sweet thought too to say, hey, Jamie.
Oh, kind, sweet thought. Yeah, close
you
enough.
might as well go to bed and get some sleep, where you can be comfortable. Instead of, hey, Jamie's fiance, Jamie fell
Nice
asleep,
that
so I have
he
to
let me
pick.
sleep.
Instead of saying, hey, Jamie's fiance, Jamie fell asleep, so I have to pick her up and put her into bed because, you know, she's a baby.
It's nicer that he let me sleep.
Because she's a baby.
It's just nice of him to carry you. We just fucking love that.
Oh my god, what a bitch. He said he could do it. Go ahead and put her to bed, Will. Oh, why you fucking baby bitch? Oh my god, what an asshole. John Michael Sr., of course, father of John Michael Jr., said, me again, Will you tell my son, I know about the porn and Jesus forgives you, or any sin, sorry. Just come home, I'm not mad, and I don't know how to tell your mother, John Michael Jr. is not her grandson. Thank you so much, John Michael Sr. I agree, I mean, that's a good message, and I'll let Will know. Thank you so much.
I was asleep, so how did I enjoy it?
That's a good point, Jamie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Fucking moron.
Fucking moron. Of course, fucking moron.
Of course.
I don't know if you can hear the beat in the back anymore.
You just fucking
At least he didn't do
this.
this C. But that's the one I hate the most. Just doesn't know how anything works. Doesn't know that you're supposed to say C after you say, oh, this is gonna happen, and then it happens. It's like, no. Anytime somebody calls him a name. Except this. Oh, also, as you can see, I have my heart rate. I got this heart rate monitor. My brother got it for me, rather, for streaming horror games. But I figure, why not just wear it and everything? You know, you can see me getting pissed off. If I've listened to this call a lot, so we'll see if I get like legit pissed. But you'll know.
There with you and fucking everything. You always did.
What? Lenny says, don't call him the bro. Thank you so much, Lenny. First time.
Whatever you say.
You're fucking way above me and you.
Whatever you say.
You do, Jamie.
Laundry's done.
Whatever you say.
Emma was never a threat. You never had to tell her that she had to leave me alone, that she was going to ruin it.
I didn't, moron.
You're the one that's ruining it because of Will. Because you got Will so fucking far up your ass, you can't even fucking begin to pull him out. Even after I ask you to.
Even
You can't even be.
after he asked her to pull him out of her ass. Just such a fucking gross way to refer to. I mean, really doing anything with him. You know, that's the thing. This whole will with your nails thing. What if my mom walked in? He'll get into the whole what if my mom walks in thing later. And it's like, if your mom walks in, she's gonna think Will's gay. She's gonna be like, oh, Jamie has a gay friend and he's painting her nails. That's what yeah. That's what I would think.
In.
You forgot our conversation yet again. You don't even listen when I talk. What's new?
Oh, what's new? You don't listen to me? I asked you to stop touching fucking bullshit with Will 10 months ago. You still doing it. Who cares what my fiance wants? I want to touch Will. Because he has a big, beautiful cock. Do you remember that?
Oh, God.
Emma put a little damper on that, didn't she?
No, she didn't.
Well, you probably still better to do things that he does. Oh, how fucking sweet. My fiance thinks that Will has a big, beautiful cock. Isn't that fucking great?
I mean, it is. Come on. Somebody's got to have
You
one.
don't want that picture of me anymore?
Oh my God, shut the fuck up.
I can't believe it's that hard for you to fucking stop touching bullshit with Will. I really can't believe it.
You don't even listen when I talk, so what's the point? I told you why Emma didn't want contact and you don't believe you want to believe what you want, so why should I bother to even speak?
Well, considering that Emma called me after she talked to you to say goodbye to me.
Oh, nah.
So they may go over this here. Someone asked, what did Emma do? So I'm going to explain. So when Emma was leaving, I'm going to try and keep this all in kayfabe, but try and read between the lines here. Emma told Jamie to tell Lauren and Roy to stop calling her and that she didn't want to speak to them ever again. And of course Lauren's going to want a reason, so Jamie told him that, told him that Emma went to like a rehab resort to get clean or something. Because Emma said to, tell him. And then after Jamie told him that story, magically, Emma calls him again, has a conversation with him, basically tries to I'm not gonna say that she was trying to ruin Jamie's position, but it sounded like it. Basically said that, Will didn't have a big dick and that it's so weird that Jamie won't, give you the name of the hospital and just a couple other things to make him question what was happening. And then they had this big fallout over it, and by them I mean Jimmy and Lauren got in a screaming match or something about it. But so he brings it up a lot in this time frame because it had just sort of happened, maybe happened a couple weeks before this. But anyways, I hope that explains. Long-winded, but so when he says stuff like Emma put a damper on that, it's so now that he believes that Will doesn't have a big dick because he was told by the gospel that it wasn't. But also wants to know why Jamie said she was at a resort when she didn't sound like she was at a resort. So that's the main two issues here. Jennifer says, hearing this pizza shit, Lauren gets constantly humiliated by catfish, as always brightens my day. This call's great, thanks so much. Okay, hope that is good. Alright, anyways, thank you Jennifer, appreciate it so much.
And
What's your
she told me that she wasn't supposed to, that she had already promised not to have any contact with me. And she wasn't even supposed to call to tell me goodbye.
Boy.
What does this have to do with me? I don't give a shit about her.
Right, Biscuit talk.
I give a shit about you, but, you know, I'm not going to put Emma before you.
No.
You say you give a shit about me, but you put Will before me.
Answer my ducking question.
Oh, language.
What's it have to do with you?
Yes.
You're the one that was on the phone with her.
That's better having hard music as background music to the song episode, rather than trying to...
That's what she told me. She said, hopefully someday me and Jay...
Rather than trying to drown out the Dinky King.
We can be friends.
It's weird, because Jamie was told to tell him something, and then another conversation happened. So weird.
And she said she wasn't going to come and talk to me anymore because...
Maybe she's the one lying. Oh no, couldn't be. Believe the person you didn't trust a few weeks ago over your fiancé.
She couldn't.
Nice
She
little
couldn't do it.
villain laugh there from Reborn.
How it is.
Reminder, we got a special message from Reborn coming up. He sent in a recorded message for us to play on the show, so... At least I'm pretty sure that's what it's for.
I'm just telling you what she said. You asked what she said, and
I haven't listened to it yet. I'm keeping it as a surprise.
Antonio.
You don't see me going after and talking to Emma. So I didn't put Emma before you.
You're taking it as what you would say, Law.
All I ask is that you and Will stop the touching. And you're putting Will before me.
Is that really too much to ask, Jamie?
No.
For some reason it's too much for you to have Will stop touching you.
What she said was the truth and what I say isn't, so how about this? Go fuck yourself.
Ooh.
So why are you telling me to go fuck myself? Because why?
Stop
Here's the
fucking
deal.
touching. Oh, thank you, Isaiah. Hope you're doing well.
Gracias for the sub, bush to bush.
I play Arc Raiders on PlayStation. I haven't played in a couple weeks, so I can get on it. Here's the deal, Jessica Biel.
I still gotta try that one. Me and my friend did a game share on here, and he got it, so, like, I have it available to me. I've been getting back into Overwatch. Like a lot of people, I bounced out when the second one came out. Put that in big quotes when they launched the second version, whatever you want to call it. But been getting back into it ever since about summer of last year, and it's honestly in a great place. And I hear Arc Raiders is really addictive, so like in a good kind of way. But I just don't have time to get sucked into a new thing right now. I'm going to be doing permadeath streaming and Dying Light the Beast, blah blah blah. But it's a little detour, I suppose. Back to Reborn in the studio.
Oh, thank you, Paul's laugh. Well, I mean, I don't know why I'm saying thank you. I mean, I'm not even doing anything. They're just fighting each other. On webcam, Jamie. Don't worry, Lauren's gonna turn this around, guys. I have a feeling we're gonna be back together and better than ever by the end of this thing. There's a German half-brother? That's interesting. Dancy's not an abomination, Jason. He's a friendly turtle that makes you dancy. Okay?
Emma.
Can't help but shake your panties. What?
You sit here and berated me for hours telling me that I believe my friends over you constantly even when it isn't the case. Yet when someone you didn't trust a month ago tells you something, it's law and the truth over me. Even after telling you the story, you ignore it and tell me what I say isn't true, and the person you didn't trust a month ago is telling you it is. Go fuck yourself, you hypocritical, selfish asshole.
Will you stop to go fuck?
Quick question, do you think she was saying lore or law? Probably law, right? With the British accent. Yeah. Mic drop moment from the robot there. I'm, for the occasion here, excuse me, oh my goodness. On this 420 stream, I'm vaping on an electric static haze is the flavor, and it's a Luigi, so that's nice.
Yourself thing. I didn't tell you that I believed her over you.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not. You asked me what she said.
Yes, you did.
You asked me what she said, and I told you.
Yes, you did.
You asked me what she said, and I told you.
Listen.
Larry DD. Married a woman in Germany prior to Mama Gwen. Oh no.
Before that, you told me that Emma said this and that, and you know it wasn't the case because she said so. Then I questioned it. Don't backpedal, Narc.
Pedal knock.
I don't think Lauren processed much of any of that. Certainly not enough to parse out the meaning.
You asked me what she said, and I told you.
I'll say this about his German half-brother. If Lauren knew about it, I think he would have mentioned it 1,000 times, so I don't think he's aware.
What?
I'm really pulling for Rotor in this one, guys. I think she just typoed something, Rob. I think she said knock, but she was not. She was trying to say now or something.
Before that, you said what she said was the truth, and that's not what Emma said. How is that not you saying that? Stop turning it around on me because you're busted.
I'm not even turning it around on you. I told her I told you that I didn't. No, I am not either. I told you that.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not. I don't know how you figure out turning it around on you.
Lorne.
What?
Okay.
You asked me what she said. You asked me what she said. You asked me what she said. You asked
Okay,
me
you
what she
tell me.
said.
You tell me what she said.
See, he was almost gonna turn into smug Lauren there, and that. It's the worst Lauren, but thankfully the robot was able to redirect him. And yeah, I will be getting a new microphone coming in very soon, but for now it's this. I guess it fits with the ironic aesthetic.
You tell me what happened.
I can
You
tell
told me
myself
what?
everything.
Tell me again.
Do you not get the point?
I get the point. Do you really think that I didn't believe you?
You said that turning it around on me.
Something is messed up.
Jesus Christ.
I believed what you told me. But something is messed up with the whole thing. Why is Emma coming back and telling me that shit?
Marcia, tell me.
Don't think I don't know Emma. I know Emma.
I know Emma.
What can that really mean in that context, though? Because he's saying that he does believe something she says. I don't know. I know Emma. I know how Emma works. Seems to be standing in for she's lying about this and telling the truth about that. I guess he must just be claiming to have that fine-grained knowledge of a person who has repeatedly hoodwinked him. Yeah.
You trust her over me, clearly.
No, I don't trust her over you. I know what she does. I know what she does.
Yes, you do.
I know how she is.
Yes, you do.
Will you stop telling me yes I do? I know how she is.
Please stop disagreeing, DJ.
Lauren knows how she is. Real quick, Hairs on Sweet says, Reborn, why does this dolt think that doing wood is equivalent to barbell squats when Jamie calls him out on his flat ass? Thanks for the stream. He thinks that working at all in the summer just melts weight off of you for some reason, and that's just not how it works. Thank you, appreciate it. Trippy says, love your stuff. What's the call? What was the call when Lauren sent that pic of the bottle and in the Hannibal Lecter voice said, look at my bottles. Look at my bottles. Again, love your stuff. I'm an avid fan. Thank you, Trippy. Appreciate it. I'm trying to think of what you're talking about, because there's a few bottles he's had. So either in Show Me a Real Car or upcoming You Could Be Making So Much More, he holds up Brussy juice bottle and says he loves her juice and put it on his eggs in the morning. If that wasn't in Show Me a Real Car, the next call coming out, you will see that disgusting thing. If you're talking about the Genie bottle, which was actually like a vase or something, I can't remember what it was actually. I don't remember. I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, I appreciate it though. The perfume bottles, that's another one. I don't know if you're thinking of the perfume bottles, which would have been around a yard sale or something around this time. I don't know the exact call though. I'm really sorry I don't have a better answer, Trippy. And then Max Lowe says, may your search be fruitless as an empty Boxing Day stocking. I heard the secret to Cinnabon's success is the proprietary what, cinnamon? What is this? What do you think? I'll be seeing you soon. Okay, can't wait to see Max Lowe, whoever you are. I would enjoy a Cinnabon, actually. It could be, Chatterbait Billy, it could be, I think I'll have a cigarette. I could be wrong. It's hard to say. There's so many I never realized how many bottles there were. Anyways, thank you, Max Lowe. Thank you, Hairs on Sweet. Thank you, Trippy. And let's get back to the call real quick.
Something along the way was not told to me.
Everything she said was law and keep getting what she said thrown in my face.
Something along the way was not told to me. There was something that was said that was not told to me.
Shut the fuck yo. Oh yeah.
Are you listening to me?
Shut the fuck up.
I believe you.
I heard you.
I believe you.
Oh yeah, you believe me.
I do.
Shut the fuck up.
Will you knock it off?
Everything she said was law and keep getting what she said thrown in my face. Oh yeah, you believe me. Shut the fuck up.
What I'm saying is something was not told to me in the whole fucking conversation. Somebody left something out.
It's okay, Lauren, yeah. You just gotta say that you believe her, and then whatever else you say doesn't count against that.
Because why was she calling me and crying and telling me that she wasn't even supposed to be calling?
It was a little guest cough from my mom there. I mean, hey, it's 420. and I gotta crash on somebody's couch. You know.
Me that she had already broke a promise by calling me to say goodbye.
Ugh.
Why did she call you out of nowhere anyway?
Yeah, it's a good question. Being told that.
I called her and she didn't answer the phone, and then she called me back. And that was before I even knew anything had happened.
Leaping Lorne says, and I'm slowly opening your streamers, and then I slide my donut. Thank you so much, Leapy Lorne. I appreciate it. Good stuff there.
Before that,
Yeah, it was before I even knew anything about anything happening.
time she called you.
Yeah, the first time she called me, before she called me, I called her. Then she called me back.
That's a lie.
The first time, before the first time, which time? This little exchange is full of gems.
No, it's not a lie. I called her, but she didn't answer the phone, and she called me back, and she was crying. And that's what she told me.
Are you ready to feel stupid?
No, I'm not ready to. I'm not gonna fucking feel stupid because I know I called her first. She didn't answer the phone, and she called me back.
Donations are too close.
She called you telling you that you were taking shit about her to me.
Huh?
Always taking shit.
The first time she called you was because she said I told her you were shit-talking her.
That was the first. No, that was not.
Yes, it
Oh,
was.
you told her I was talking her? I don't understand.
I don't understand.
How do you not get it?
When I called Emma, I called her to tell her about me telling you that she was coming out here and that I asked you to come out here at the same time
When was
she
the
did.
first time you talked in months?
Why the fuck I did this on 420? Like, that's real hard to parse right now.
Huh?
When
Yeah,
was the
that's
first
what
time
I
you
did.
talked in months?
What about what he said?
When was the first time I talked in months?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't get that question, honey.
That wasn't your first conversation with her.
I'm talking about when you were in the hospital. And I had called and I had asked you
This is so
when I was
fucking
talking to you.
difficult.
Come on, this is not fucking difficult. Will you listen? Stop interrupting me. When I had talked to you and asked you if you would come out here at the same time Emma did. That's why I was calling Emma to tell her that you said that you would. And she didn't answer the phone, and she called me back. And when she called me back, before I even got a chance to say anything, that's when she was crying, and she told me that she was just calling to tell me goodbye.
The order just doesn't sound right, Lauren.
Right, so you weren't taking to Emma before that, and you knew she was coming out?
I guess I never realized just how much your pulse goes up when you're coughing.
Roy was the one that asked her to come out.
Do you not get it?
Roy was the one that asked her to come out here. I didn't ask her.
When was your first fucking conversation?
When Roy was drunk.
When was
Roy
that?
had his drinking thing.
Always?
When did that start? And
That was right when you lost your voice. And you couldn't talk because you were on the ventilator. So I was going to have him talk to you. But then I remembered you're on your ventilator, so you can't talk. So I had him talk to Emma because he had already talked to Emma before. So I knew he'd feel comfortable talking to her.
To get there.
Why'd it take so long to get there? I had told you that before.
They're close to being re-engaged, Gil, I think. I mean, technically, I don't think they're unengaged.
That's the same
All the
question
stuff-
I have been asking for 10
Disengaged?
minutes.
Well, all the stuff that I had just told you, Boo, I had already told you before. It's not anything new that I haven't already told you. No, I don't believe Emma over you. I know how Emma works. I know how she is.
And she just called you out for the blue, right? She called you, not the other way around.
No, she didn't call me. I called her. Because I was going to tell her about having the conversation with you and talking to you about coming out here with her. But she didn't answer the phone. And then she called me back.
Well, we'll give it to him. We'll say he's telling the truth this time, which, still, I mean...
How was she talking to Roy if she didn't call first?
How she called? What?
How do you not get this?
It was after. It was after you and her had whatever conversation you had, and what?
Holy fuck.
Holy fuck is right.
Who got into contact with who first?
You mean with Roy?
With the first time. I hate it when people use absolutes and he asks for clarification because absolutes mean goddamn nothing to him.
With the Roy situation? With the Roy situation, I called Emma because I knew that Roy had already talked to her and she would talk to him. That's when I was trying to tell you, I wanted to call you, but you were on the ventilator and you couldn't talk. Because you had told me before that you wanted to talk to Roy. Because you thought you might be able to help him. But when you were on the ventilator, you couldn't talk, and I didn't want to put you through that.
And wanted to talk to Emma on the phone, but you had already talked to her.
What? You talking about the Roy thing still? Honey, you completely lost me.
Holy fuck, Lord.
Jesus
She
is
called
right.
you first, I know that for a fact.
Thank you, editors.
She called me first when?
Appreciate you. This is a whole who's on first kind of thing right now.
When you started taking, again.
We had a lot of those with Laura and the robot.
I did not, Zeebs.
When I started painting?
When you started talking again.
Oh. When I started talking again, that was when Roy was drunk. She didn't call me. I called her so that Roy would talk to her. And she talked to Roy. That's when I wanted to call you and talk to you, but you were on the ventilator. So I called Emma, so Emma would talk to her, because Roy was... I wish you had already talked to Roy. Then you have to talk to Roy, because then you'd know how Roy is when he's drunk. He's just out in fucking la-la land. But if he has a female on the phone that will talk to him...
out of the blue. Haven't talked to her in months. She told you to never contact her again. You just decided to call?
Yeah, I did. But that was what, a fucking month ago? I called her so she would talk to Roy.
She called you, Lorne, she told me.
She didn't call me. I called her because of Roy. And I asked her if she would talk to Roy.
Now I'm confused.
How did you get that she called me first?
Whatever, Lorne, I know what happened. Your memory is shit and you keep putting what she said as truthful and what I said as not. I'm done with this conversation.
Thank you, Jamie.
We need to be done with it because I don't believe her over you.
You did.
You did?
I don't believe her over you. Shit.
You did.
I know how Emma is. I'm not stupid to Emma's ways. I've dealt with Emma's ways for 6 years.
Right.
No, I don't believe her over you. There's just something in there that wasn't told to me.
And what she said and how I'm not telling the truth. You made it clear you don't believe me. You believe her.
Well, I believe you, but I still think there's something in there that wasn't told to me. I believe you, but I still think there's something in there that wasn't told to me. But I don't really even care about it.
It's like now we're just in a loop, so that was the perfect time for me to take a little break. And now it sounds like Lauren wants out of the loop. Now he doesn't want to talk about it anymore. He's realized he's in the loop. It takes him a while, but feels the weight of time bearing in on him. He doesn't want to be in a Groundhog Day any more than we do. Well, no, actually, he wants to a lot more than we do, but not an infinite amount.
I don't need Emma in my life like I need you in my
Then
life.
why do you keep bringing it up?
You asked me. You asked me to explain it to you. You asked me to explain it to you.
Why did you bring it up in the first place?
Because you asked me to explain it to you.
No, I didn't.
When I brought it up.
So some context of why Jamie's running this into the ground. So when the incident happened where Lauren had talked to Emma about all the inconsistencies, if you will, I think Will was like pushing him into a corner and he screams, I talked to Emma, she called me and told me blah 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 blah. So that's why Jamie's so adamant that like Lauren made the first call, because he said it the first time when he was pissed, and now he's like saying, oh no I didn't, you know.
You did too.
Lorne.
I need her in my life like I need you.
You brought up Emma in the conversation today, not me.
That's true.
No, it doesn't matter. I
Why did you bring
talk
it
to
up
her
in the first place?
because it was part of because I was explaining something to you about the thing with you and Will always touching.
And right
Emma's my friend. Doesn't mean she has to touch me all the time.
she can.
Right then you mentioned what happened in the conversation between us. Again you brought it up, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter because Emma doesn't mean as much to me as you do.
Okay.
That's why, yeah. He thinks it just everything links back to that, Jamie. At least when he needs an excuse. Well, Jamie, I love you. I love you, and I love you more than Emma. And that's why you need to act like I believe you. Now tell me what you're leaving out.
You can go without Emma.
Okay.
Then why did you bring it up?
Because I was giving you an example.
onion.
Do you realize?
Yeah, I'll go back. So Lauren can say a full sentence. Onion smoothie with donation Reborn. Just in time to tell you, I saw you in a pic of Meg Joe, and I love your teeth. So beautiful. So we'll probably get halfway through this call, and then next week we'll finish this call, and then we will finally listen to I Love Your Teeth. So.
And I'll probably get some percentage of the way through this call. We're over the halfway point. I got video game streaming at 1, and I want some time between, so, you know, it might not get to the end, but it doesn't particularly matter, does it? In the grand scheme of things?
Thank you, Onion Smith. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Do you realize that all this arguing tonight is over just me asking you again to stop all the touching stuff with Will?
Is it? I mean, yeah, I guess he's right. He is right. But he's acting like it's her fault when instead of him opening up this phone call with screaming.
Right, and I said I don't care if you talk to her, then you mentioned what she said on the phone and insinuating that I wasn't telling the truth.
Yeah, save your juices. I'm going for Dan for the dub here.
I know how Emma works. She's fucked with me so many times, it's unreal.
That was all you, but it quote doesn't matter.
I've told you that before too.
But you had to mention it.
Yeah, I did.
Exactly.
I did because I wanted to let you know that I know that something was said that hasn't been told to me
Not
still.
see my point.
Mm-hmm. He knows it was said because Emma told him, and he knows how Emma is, which apparently meant she's telling the truth, you know? Not what it sounded like it meant earlier, but it's all good.
I told you, I know that something was said that... I told you, I know that something was said that has not been told to me yet.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't even really care what it is. Emma doesn't mean much to me to do that. I don't want her. I want you. That's why I just told you. She doesn't mean as much to me as you do. She's a friend.
Then why do you keep mentioning it?
Because one of these days, I'm hoping that somebody will tell me the whatever was said that wasn't told to me.
I told you what was said.
Oh, I know it. I know you told me what was
But
said.
again, you don't believe me.
Something was left out. Because why would she tell me that?
You just proved
No.
it.
No, I did not.
No. It's, Jamie, I believe you about the one thing and not the other. You just... Oh, God. I'm too high for this, I'm sorry. Let me get a glass of water.
Something wasn't told to me.
What was said?
Did you tell me everything?
You don't believe me.
Did you tell me everything?
Proved it.
Will you stop the repeating stuff?
What was that
Did you
noise?
tell me everything?
Proved it.
What was that noise?
Will you stop the repeating stuff?
Right here.
Sorry, sip of water.
Did you tell me everything?
Is that a dog or Lauren? What the fuck? Can someone... Well, did you tell me everything?
Yes, and I told you that the first time I told the story. Why do I have to confirm it yet again for you?
It just seemed really weird.
Just
It
weird.
does.
The
It
next
is.
was
But again,
weird.
you don't believe me.
Can't all of you.
Honey, will you listen to me?
That's
I believe you. It just seems weird what you're saying. And that counts as believing, right? Just, it seems weird compared to what I think would be real. But I think you're telling the truth. part of the truth. Detective Lawrence on the case. Oh man, if we had Detective Lawrence, he'd have this figured out already. If we could just give him an 18 pack and put him on the case.
I believe you. I believe you. I know how Emma works. I'm not stupid with Emma, so don't think I am.
He's not stupid to it.
Just because I feel that something was left out that wasn't told to me, doesn't mean that I don't believe what you told me. I believe what you told me.
Well, but what she told you is that she told you everything, so I'm not sure that counts.
I just don't think that all the conversation was told to me. But I also realize that you don't have an eidetic memory, so you can't
Very
repeat
surprised
everything word
she
for word.
doesn't.
I understand that.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ is right.
What did I just say to you?
You told me that you told me everything.
Oh God, I trust you, Jamie, but there's clearly something you didn't tell me. What was this? Oh, Lawrence Unclimbable Ladder said, "Ew." Thank you so much, Lawrence Unclimbable Ladder. Appreciate it. Thank you.
See, that is one nice thing about not being able to talk, because I'm not used to my new teeth yet, is I can do the Massachusetts, I guess can't even, I can do the whistle when I'm not thinking about it. Hopefully not for long, though. My mom told me that when she got her bridge, it took her a couple of years to not whistle, so we'll see.
All right, Lawrence, get back on
Why
track.
do you continue to say I'm God?
I'm wondering why it is that she's. You gonna let me answer before you say something again?
Well, I mean, there's,
Because you don't believe me.
yeah.
I'm wondering why it is she told me that she was on the phone half the night with you.
Huh?
That's a lie.
Or maybe she said she was getting spent half the night getting drunk. Maybe that's what it was.
Oh yeah, maybe she said a completely different thing that doesn't sound like that. That makes sense. Why not? We'll go with that
I
one.
remember she was drunk that night.
What is going on? There's so many mini syllables.
She told me she had been drinking.
I don't.
That's what it was. She told me she had been drinking half the night.
She was. There's a big difference. There's a big difference between I was talking to Jamie all night and I was up drinking all night. Those are two different things. The fuck is he talking about?
You can't even remember the conversation, but you think I'm the one leaving stuff out. Jesus Christ.
So, I'm human. I'm not going to say that I get everything right.
Jesus Christ. Jesus, that's the thing though, is that he was saying that he got everything right, he just spent the last how long. And yeah, his memory only sucks when it's an excuse, after you point out, after you prove that he's wrong. But no, it was good enough to claim that for the whole goddamn time. Waste an hour of the robot's life. She could have been charging her batteries that whole time.
I don't. I admit it though.
Listen, I'm
Clean
human.
table.
Right, but you don't believe me and you can't remember.
I'm human.
How many times do I have to tell you that I believe you? How many times do I have to tell you that I believe you? I know how Emma works. I know how she is.
Lord.
I've known what? What?
You can't say I believe you, but I think you and telling me something. That's contradicting itself.
As straightforward as you can get.
I believe what you told me. I just think something was left out.
But Jing in this one.
No, you told me everything. So, who am I to say that you didn't tell me everything?
Well, the problem with that, Jeff.
I mean, the whole thing was
I'm not
weird.
even good friends with her.
No, just the whole thing was just weird. Because I thought you and Emma were friends. I thought you liked each other.
He won't know for another couple of years, and even then, he may.
I didn't know that you didn't like each other.
Oh,
When was that said?
I don't even know that you guys have ever talked, even.
More assumptions.
I mean,
There's a long way between I didn't know. Oh boy, a lot of ground to cover between having talked and not talked.
assumptions. I wasn't assuming anything. I said I didn't know that you guys even liked each other, I said I didn't.
Oh boy, the March grunt. His little growl.
He's making some great noise.
I didn't even know that if you and Emma had ever talked before.
Yeah.
Before that night.
Oh, man, he is stubborn.
You are friends. I don't know if you are friends. I didn't know you didn't like each other.
Well,
All
I
assumptions.
didn't know. I meant.
Xavier,
All right,
it
let me
wasn't.
tell you what I meant. I meant to say didn't like each other because the fact that Winnie told me that you had called her a bitch before.
Oh yeah, that's what he meant to say. It just came
So I
out.
didn't think that you liked her.
Didn't know.
Remember when we were screaming like
Another reliable source.
about Will touching all the time?
No, I know, but
But they are more believable than me, go figure.
I didn't say that. You're the one. You're the one that keeps saying that I believe her. You're the one that keeps saying that I believe her. Honey, come on. Will you stop interrupting me every time? You're the one that's saying that you believe that I believe her. I tell you that I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, pardon any, if you hear her in the background, I am, like, homeless and couch surfing, and my mom's being nice enough to let me stream in her living room, so that I have something to do with my life. I got a good support network, so I'm not, like, outside or starving or anything, but it is what it is, and she's very nice, so who knows, maybe she'll want to make a cameo and wait at the Kirby or whatever.
I tell you that I believe you over her, but then you come back and you say that I believe her.
Remember when you were like, well, Will's...
I tell you that I know how Emma is, and you still come back and tell me that I believe her. Believe me, I know how Emma is. She's pulled some shit on me.
Actions speak louder than words, as you would say.
Oh, no.
That's right.
Perfect.
Rod? Seriously?
Why do you think I believe you over her?
Oh.
That's right, your actions say you don't believe me.
My actions say that I do believe you.
No.
Because I know her.
No, that's your words. Do you know her?
She also told me that she wasn't part of that whole friggin' catfishing bullshit that Winnie was in the first time around there, with Winnie playing, what's her name there? Casey
Yeah,
Morrow.
what is her name? I can't believe that Emma would collaborate with Wendy like that. That must be so heartbreaking.
Oh.
I knew goddamn well she was in on the whole thing.
Best
Lol,
friend.
I don't give a shit.
Well, you sure? Because it's part of the shit that fucked me up.
Oh,
Shut the
jeez.
fuck up.
sounds like a dirty limerick or something. Jesus.
Pansy donates said, oh hell yeah, fresh Lorne call while I'm stoned at work. Cod smiles upon me, honey. What's everyone's favorite Lorne mispronunciation? Mine's false or false. Thank you, Pump Pansy, appreciate it. I mean, I'm gonna have to say shooge. I don't know why, but I guess it's not mispronunciation, but it's just mushmouth. But thank you.
I don't know what my favorite mispronunciation is. I know that my favorite, like malapropism or whatever the hell, just that he doesn't say two. He sounds like a goddamn caveman. You know, he was over your house, all that kind of stuff.
He's a professional weight builder.
That's the quality one, yeah.
I'm sorry that we spending all this time today arguing.
Oh, cool. SAR's a good one.
That's your fault.
Yeah, but I don't understand what the problem is.
What is the problem, Lorne?
All I was asking you to do was stop the touching stuff with Will.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us a little more
That's
about
what the entire conversation has been about, Jamie. Whenever he was talking about completely unrelated things, it was really about that. And you're dumb for not saying it, Jamie. Shame on you.
Believe me, you don't trust me, and you accuse me of shit every day. Just in this conversation you have accused me of something I haven't done. It's daily and you tell me you are going to change 2 days ago and we are right back to where we started. And that's why I believe the engagement should be off.
Ooh, now he's on Shark Tank. And that's why I'm out.
The engagement should be off. What the biggest problem in our relationship is the closeness that you have with Will.
Of course.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah?
That's so weird that Lorne keeps getting in relationships where the biggest problem is closeness with the other guy. Wonder why that could be, Lorne, you know? There's at least a couple of distinct possibilities.
The only thing
in our relationship is you.
That is the biggest thing that we always argue about.
The problem in our relationship is you.
Why? Because from the beginning, I asked you to not be so close to him like that. And it's 4 months later.
I mean, that's a start.
I'm having to ask that.
Go down the list.
Then
What did she do? Yeah.
Asking her not to talk to her best friend. My God, I couldn't imagine. I mean, obviously, anyone. I was about to say I would dump him in, but obviously anyone would. You know, my family's from the South, so I just hang up on him right away every time. But, yeah. It's frustrating.
And still, I'm still having to ask that.
What do they do, though, Lorne? Let's hear it. Details.
Tell me what we did that was, quote, too close.
Yes, Jamie, thank you.
Why would you have your legs across his legs just so we can
here
paint
we
your
are.
nails?
We're back here.
It's another guy. It's another guy. It's your ex. He might be your best friend now. Huh?
You just asked why and you aren't listening. To paint my nails.
Okay, so why can't your feet be on the floor and you get down on the floor and paint your nails?
What the fuck? Peasant? Get on
Oh,
board.
that's real nice, Lorne.
Oh well.
Oh, well.
It's another guy that is your ex. It's another guy that is your ex. He might be your best friend now, but he was your ex.
What is he, a dog?
Huh?
What is he, a dog?
What is he, a dog?
Yes.
No, I didn't say he was a dog. But why can't you put a footstool down there and he can get in a different chair?
Mister, don't take it literally. His little mush mouth. Now all of a sudden, no, I didn't say he was a dog.
And paint your nails that way, you know, like they do professionally.
Now you gotta get a chair and a stool. I mean, come on, guys. That's a lot of work. Sure, I'll go back so Jamie can talk. Omega asked me if Lauren was. Do I think Lauren was allowed to go to the family Christmas dinner? Probably. Honestly, probably. It depends on who's there, right? The brother that doesn't like him, then no. But I own Cuba. Okay, I got it this time because I was gonna say loan Cuba again. Sorry, this has been asked before, but for a total outsider looking in, Lauren, Jamie, Will, life. Do you have a favorite story arc in the calls? Thank you, I own Cuba. Appreciate it. That's hard to say. Because there's like so many things that happened. I mean, obviously, I think one of my favorites is the 3-story trailer, just because it was mentioned one time and Lauren brought it up for like a year and a half. It's of course that Lauren would make a house for Will, Jamie, and him, and Jamie asked for a floor for each of them. But there's a bunch of stuff, you know. It's hard to keep up with all of it at times. Will, like, somehow seeing Jamie naked at least like once every other week was pretty crazy, but hey, what can you do? Thank you so much, though. Appreciate it. Okay.
And paint your nails that way, you know, like they do professionally.
He can't be comfortable too, just so you feel better, really.
Well, really? You can't paint your own nails? Really?
Really, Jamie?
Why does this matter if you trust me?
Yes, sir.
Because. It matters because why do you need to be so close to him? You fight this tooth and nail all the time.
Answer.
Tooth and nail.
Huh?
Because isn't an answer.
Because it... No. Unbelievable, Jamie.
Because isn't an answer.
Because why do you need to be so close to him?
Right.
Classic because of question. Another thing you see a lot between the all the different things that I watch where it's liars, the interrogations, this and that. Because just in general, answering questions in ways that they, you know, because it's supposed to be for a why, and he'll just throw a because anywhere else. It's just gotta be just a diversion, right? It's like a throwing a flashbang in the conversation. It's a misdirect, deflection, you know.
Because we are close. You just answered the question.
There you go.
Why do you need to be so close to him?
Oh, let's ask it again.
You make it sexual. We don't. Because we are close. You just answered the question.
Close is one thing.
Oh?
Oh, yeah.
When all I'm asking you to do is to stop the touching with Will. You know, you create such an issue out of it.
I mean, that's like the most literal you can get with the word close. Physical proximity. Well, second most literal. You know, and he's worried about it going to first most literal.
Why is it such an issue? You don't see me having a female best friend over here and putting my legs across her legs and all that shit.
Yeah, if you want to get your toenails painted, Lauren, maybe she'd be okay with that.
Go ahead.
When a friend paints...
I mean, she'd be okay with anything, but he didn't put in the most important part.
My nails, we are too close. Do you hear how stupid that sounds?
Well, when you got a fiance and your legs are across another guy's legs, you hear how stupid that sounds?
Yeah, there it is. Sometimes he has to start thinking the thing up before, you know, he uses it as a stinger, so that must be tough for him, you know, having to start on his own words. Well, oh wait, that's right, that's why he does the yeah, well, though, that's his brain's little stalling tick.
Most is one. he's doing your nails. Stress coffee.
Oh yeah, I got my stress
Let me just
coffee.
read this real quick. Bunkmate's pea-colored push. He said, got up from a puddle of piss to say, thanks for the stream, honey. Will you fucking marry me, Reborn? And you better be saying yes pretty fucking soon. Thank you, Bungmate. There's nothing funnier than Bungmate. Okay, I changed my answer to Punk Pansy's question. It's Bungmate. Bungmate's the answer. Thank you. This is getting hot. How come? I don't know. New champion's on the way again.
I love you, Jamie, and I want a life with you. I'm not gonna walk in here someday
God,
from
my
coming home
God was
from work.
touching his thigh, oh my God. Just because all you do is think of sex doesn't mean that everyone else does.
Hmm?
He genuinely thinks that she's lying when she says that.
Hey, when
It doesn't. I don't care. Like I was trying to tell you, I'm not gonna walk home in here one day from work and see you and Will on the couch watching a movie together with your legs across his legs and him painting your
Boy, he's
toenails.
picking up steam.
It's fucking horse shit.
Gaining momentum.
And
Staying
then
fast.
what if I bring the mom over one day too?
oh,
Huh?
Here we are.
Why? Why am I not gonna do that? Why is that not gonna happen? Because that's goddamn horse shit. What if I've got mom with me? Because she's gonna. What if I've got mom with me? Because she's gonna eat dinner with us some night.
Jamie not understand about goddamn horse shit.
And I bring her in. First thing she sees is
Are
your
they
legs
not-
over Will's leg.
Are they not teaching that to kids in the school now?
Well, gee, doesn't that look real cunning?
oh no. Mom's gonna see my legs on Will's legs? Oh my God. I remember this. This is bad. We're
Well,
gonna
she might as well be inside of his butthole at that point, frankly. They might as well be getting married right then and there.
go into a deep cave.
What?
Did you hear anything I just said?
Yes.
I mean, what do you think mom's gonna think?
Not to cut Lauren off, but I think it's funny that everyone's pointing out the funniest part of that statement was when he comes home from work. What job?
She's gonna think that's my fucking daughter-in-law with her legs across another guy's lap.
Oh no.
Yeah. I mean, in a literal sense, I don't think she'll have to consciously think that. She'll see it. And as I said earlier, she'll think, oh, I didn't know Will was gay.
Do you see how that comes across?
Yeah, Jamie, you bitch. You see what you've
And
done?
it's like she's like an 87-year-old woman, you know. I'm not saying I would think that. I'm saying, yeah, that's what she's gonna think.
Well, why would that be happening if I'm there?
But
I believe so.
Well,
Yeah.
if Will moves here,
Lauren,
if Will moves,
can't you paint her toenails, Lauren? Probably not. It'll get a hot on from her having her legs across his knees.
here, when I asked him if he wanted to move here, and he told me he didn't know. He said, "What if from me and
Oh, baby. I'm imagining my legs in your pussy.
Jamie are watching the movie? You gonna listen to me?
More assumptions.
Are you gonna listen to me? When I asked Will if he
Is
wanted
it
to
more
move to Maine,
assumptions?
come on, honey. When I asked Will if he wanted to move to Maine, he said he didn't know because he was afraid that one day he might be here watching a movie with you, and me walk in and me throw a fit. Well, I care less if you guys watch a movie together, but you know how close.
nothing to say.
I care less about if you guys watch a movie together, but how close do you need to sit to with each other, next to each other? Now I've got a recliner in here. I've got a couch in here.
I got a recliner
More
in here,
assumptions.
couch in here. Why you gotta sit together? Hasn't happened yet.
Assumptions on what?
There's one
The
couch
what
here.
if, the what if circumstances.
Oh, God. Another
It's
one
funny
to
that
put
Lauren
on.
likes to bring up one of circumstances, but when you do it to him, he goes, "I don't know, hasn't happened yet. How can I answer that question, Will?"
There's one couch there.
It's assumptions.
It's what if circumstances.
It's assumptions.
It's what if?
The what if circumstance.
It's assumptions.
There's no assumption to it. It's a what if
There
circumstance.
is.
Oh my
It's a
god!
what if circumstance.
Exactly.
Define assumption.
When you assume something. When you think something is happening that might not really be happening. That's
Well,
assumption.
Oh, what are you?
Right,
doing
what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
I'm putting out a what if circumstance.
It's
What if one
assumption.
day what if one day
he just doesn't get that. He is assuming that they would be sitting next to each other because he started bitching at her about it. Jamie, I have all these couches. Why are you sitting right next to him in the hypothetical that I made up?
Mom stops in and has to have dinner with us, and I'm not home, and
Okay.
you and Will are on the couch watching a movie. You get your yeah, see, you're not listening.
Oh,
You're doing this again.
Here's how it's assumption.
I would assume that Lauren's not going to mention something. He's
Mom walks in, you're on the couch watching a movie with Will, but your legs are across Will's lap.
Can I finish?
Oh man. That's
Yeah,
something
you might as
never
well,
thought
because you
of.
don't let me
It's an
finish.
assumption.
Didn't even think of that. Let Jamie answer that question, because I'd love to know the answer too. Because I think she's stuck. She doesn't know what to say. Unrook says, was there any particular criteria the robot had to call him on his BS versus letting his stupidity flow uninterrupted? Honestly, man, it's just a mixed bag, you know. I know that, and I was like this too, before the robot let me in. It's all this madness, but the idea of like,
Oh yeah, big shout out to Rebjorne for just curating all these robot calls and sharing them with us. And just a reminder, we do have a recorded message from the man himself, played at the end of the show. So, and I have not listened to it yet, so we'll get to see what that is.
planning things out with him doesn't really work. I mean, it can, but it's more like you have to go with the flow type thing. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on what you want to call him out on versus like.
Oh yeah, and for anyone who is just showing up, okay, so Lauren Armstrong is okay. Have you heard of To Catch a Predator? Oh dear God, I just had to stop instead of unpause. Okay, we were that far in. Okay.
Like I was trying to tell you, I'm not going to
Turn the
walk
jump
home
aside.
in here one day from work and see you and Will on the couch watching a movie together with your legs across his legs and
Honestly,
him
doesn't
painting your
even
toenails.
know where we unpause. He's just saying the same goddamn thing.
It's fucking horse shit.
It's fucking horseshit.
Then what if I bring the mom over one day too?
Oh,
Huh? Why?
Okay, yeah, we're supposed to.
Why am I not going to do it? Why is that not going to happen? Because that's goddamn horse shit. What if I've got mom with me? Because she's in. What if I've got mom with me? Because she's going to eat dinner with us some night. And I bring her in. First thing she sees is your legs over Will's legs. Well, gee, doesn't that look real cunning?
oh no, Mom's gonna see my legs on Will's leg.
Okay, I just thought of something now. Do you think he means cunning like a fox, you know, like sly. Maybe he means that. It's he uses words so generally. He always has a more common word. Well, no, is cunning even a more common word than sly? I don't know. It's just, it could easily be that. It could be that, or it could be just as literal as it seems. You never fucking know.
Legs? Oh my god. This, I remember this. This is bad. We're gonna go into a deep cave.
What?
Did you hear anything I just said?
Yes.
Hey, what do you think Mom's gonna think?
Not to cut Lauren off, but I think it's funny that everyone's pointing out the funniest part of that statement was when he comes home from work. What job?
She's gonna think that's my fucking daughter-in-law with her legs across another guy's lap.
Oh no.
Do you see how that comes across?
Yeah, Jamie, you bitch. You see what you've done?
Well, why would that be happening if I'm there?
I believe so.
Well, if Will moves here, if Will moves here, when I asked him if he wanted to move here, and he told me he didn't know. He said, "What if me and Jamie are watching a movie? You gonna listen to me?
More assumptions.
Are you gonna listen to me?" When I asked Will if he wanted to move to Maine, come on, honey. When I asked Will if he wanted to move to Maine, he said he didn't know because he was afraid that one day he might be here watching a movie with you, and me walk in and me throw a fit.
Sounds like a caveman, too.
I care less if you guys watch a movie together, but how close.
What he literally said, I care less if you guys. Oh, what was it even? He left out like 2 words at least.
I care less if you guys watch a movie together, but how close do you need to sit with each other, next to each other? I've got a recliner in here, I've got a couch in here.
I got a recliner in here, couch in here. Why you gotta sit together? Hasn't happened yet.
Assumptions on what?
There's one cow.
They're what if circumstances.
To bring up one of circumstances, but when you do it to him, he goes, I don't know, hasn't happened yet. How can I answer that question, Will?
100%'s too much.
There's one couch there.
Oh, no.
It's assumptions.
Oh, no, it changes the pitch. Jesus. We'll just put it.
It's an assumption and it's a what if circumstance.
Oh, it is an assumption now, but also
Is this like
It's actually both.
4 minutes
Oh,
past where we were and he's still saying the goddamn thing? I mean, I think should not be surprised by that at all. But...
It wasn't an assumption.
exactly.
Oh, all right. So now I think about it, it's actually both. It's assuming this happens.
Boy.
Right.
It can't be that he was wrong. They got to at
You're
least
right,
be
honey.
poking
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
Oh my god.
you're right. I wasn't wrong, but you're right.
Go figure.
No, go figure. It's got to be technical here.
Yeah, I got you, Zabram, at some point. We gotta do the love your teeth next. What if circumstances? Okay, yeah, I mean, I'm for that save your juices. I could call it what.
I love that you.
He knows eidetic, but not hypothetical, or he at least can't recall the word hypothetical in its proper context.
have Will for a friend.
The
I
point
just
is you
don't love all
know
the
that
peppers.
would happen, so how can you use it as evidence against me? You can't.
Would you?
No, I can't. I'm not trying to use it against you. I'm trying to tell you that in a as
Yes, you
in
are.
an
I'm not
assuming
using it against you. I'm just mad at you for it.
situation.
What are you even talking about?
I'm not using it against you. I'm giving you an example.
Oh. I'm just saying what if scenarios happen.
Right against me.
I'm gonna put a belt on layaway for 5 years.
It's an example.
Okay.
That wouldn't happen.
I would hope not. I would pray to God
Oh,
not.
God.
'Cause I don't want Mom think bad things of you.
Wasting
'Cause I know how much a good woman you are.
wasting God's
Then
time
what are you bringing up?
again.
Then
It's all
why are
about
you
the touching.
bringing up?
It's all about the touching thing.
Stagger to the
I don't know why you have such an issue with
the touching.
him not touching.
Why can he not touch you? I mean, why can he touch you?
I'm thrilled as fuck that he's such a good friend to
Barely
you.
touches me, but you assume again that it's all the time. Go figure.
Sorry, I dropped the phone.
Anything more than twice. No, sorry, anything from twice up is all the time. More logic.
Barely touches me, but you assume again that it's all the time. Go figure.
That's because every time I turn around,
No.
there he is.
There he is.
How often does Lauren turn
That's a
around?
lie.
That Willy Wonka motherfucker.
Jamie, really?
It's lurking in the shadows.
You turned around in a week, Jamie. You gotta make him touch you, Jamie. I gotta turn around.
Really?
How many times when you were in the hospital, before he wound up getting coronavirus really bad, did you have him rubbing lotion on you?
Twice.
All the time.
There was more than twice. I know. I was on the phone with you every day.
Twice.
It was more than twice.
Well, Lord
I was
knows.
How many
forgetting
times
I was on.
then?
It was
How
many
many
times.
times then?
There was a lot more than twice. You forgetting I was on the phone with you every day?
Name Ren.
Just about every day. More than once a day.
Alright, so I gotta make some overlays for my next stream still. I'm gonna be doing on Twitch and on here. I'm just gonna be playing some video games. I forgot I don't have an intermission slide for Overwatch. So I'm gonna cut that there, and then on 4/20/2027 we can do the last 11 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay, let's play one more second.
It is not.
It is not. And so I guess, alright. We will play out with this message from Rebjorne.
I am not affiliated with any of this. I want nothing to do with this. I want no part of it. And if you put this on the air, I'll sue.